Imagine confessing to one of the most chilling crimes of all on camera. This week in Albany, New York, 53-year-old Lorenz Kraus admitted during a TV interview that he killed his own parents, and moments later he was arrested right outside the CBS 6 news station.
What did you do to your parents?
I buried them in their property.
You buried them in the backyard of that house in Albany.
Right.
At what point did they become deceased?
I need to see a calendar. Sometime August 2017.
And did they die at your hand? That's the question.
Right. I'll have to leave it for that statement.
But that's not in the statement. And I think it's important for people to know what happened to your parents.
Right.
They were your parents. You loved them. They were deteriorating. What did you do?
I will...
Don't tell me you're going to leave it to the statement, because it's not in the statement.
I know.
What did you do to your parents?
My goal is for the American people to recognize that there's 40 million boomers. They're all going to go through the same kind of problems. Mm-hmm. It affects all of us, and we need to widen up the law so that people can deal with these kind of problems in a humane way, in a whatever way that people can deal with. And I did my duty to my parents.
So you ended their lives?
I won't.
You're saying that without actually saying that word. I want to hear you say that word. You ended their lives.
I have
to give them mercy, you're saying.
I have to plead my Fifth Amendment rights until I can disclose it with my statement there.
Your parents asked you to kill them or to take their lives in a merciful fashion?
I think they want me to take responsibility for things.
They asked you to take their lives, to do what they couldn't do?
Implicitly, but not explicitly.
When it actually happened, when your parents died, did they know what was happening to them?
Oh, yeah.
And they knew it was at your hand?
Well, yes, no one else's.
Right. So they realized what you were doing to them as it happened?
Yes.
They knew that this was it for them, that they were perishing at your hand?
Yes. And it was so quick.
How did you do it?
Yeah, I can't talk about that.
Well, you've just told us that
Right.
It was at your hand.
Right.
Were there drugs involved?
No.
Was there a suffocation? You suffocated them. You suffocated your parents.
Yeah.
That was the best way to take their lives, through suffocation.
Basically.
Which parent did you suffocate first?
My father, and after he died, my mother put her head on his chest, and she was there for a few hours, and then I finished her.
And then what did you do? Did you bury them immediately?
No. I didn't know what to do after that. I was thinking what to do. And it took me several days to realize I can't do this, I can't do that. Just bury them on the property, and it was wide open, sunlight.
What did you think as you were doing it? As you were taking their lives? What was going through your head?
Not thoughts, action. Make sure it's done, and not fool around, not make a mistake. But I'm sure the police are going to say what an incompetent idiot I am on that. But
Did they both pass away peacefully? Did they struggle as you did it?
I would say the last minute, no. But they're I think my father died very quickly, surprisingly quickly. That shocked me. And then, the part with my mother, went quickly too.
Did you realize what you were doing, as righteous as you may have thought it was illegal? And
Oh, yeah.
You knew you were breaking the law. You knew you were...
Well, that's what I'm saying. We have to squeeze the law to fit the humans, not us, the humans to fit the law. And we have 40 million boomers. They're all going to suffer a horrible death, typically.
Was it a pillow that you used?
No.
What did you use to suffocate them?
For my father, my hand. For my mother, a rope.
So you strangled her?
Yeah, that would seem better.
It was strangulation, not suffocation?
Well, it's the same. No, denial of oxygen.
Okay.
But also blood circulation.
So you cut off the oxygen to both of them. That was your method?
Yeah.
Okay. Now that this has come to light and the police started investigating, and do you have any regrets?
I did the right thing for them based on the situation. I did my duty to them as a son, and that's everything fell into place. I don't know how it happened that it all fell into place, but it did. And so no, I don't have. It's a horrible situation to be in. One does one's duty and one is done. The issue of regrets, I can't say this. It's a regrettable experience, a regrettable situation, and of course, life is horrible. It has horrible moments in life, but that's that.
And I just want to make sure I have it correct, because I'm a journalist and facts are important. You used your a single hand to kill your father,
Right.
putting it over his
No.
nose, and you choked him.
Yeah.
Okay. And you did the same with your mother, but with a rope. You choked her with a
No,
rope.
no, just a rope.
Right. I'm sorry, but I meant you choked her with a rope, though, instead of your hand.
Right.
Okay. But again, just to be certain, in 2017, you took your father's life.
Correct.
And then moments later, or a short time later, you took your mother's life on that same day.
Right. Well, see, that's the thing. It was late at night, and it was like late evening on one day into early morning next.
So within hours of each
Right.
other. But again, just to be clear, you took both your parents' lives.
Yes.
And you realize that you're probably going to face the criminal consequences.
Oh, of course.
I mean, you're probably going to be arrested and
Well,
charged. And
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna. It's a process. You have to go through the process. How it will come out at the end, I don't know. But to influence that process, I would beg the American people to read that statement. And
Lawrence, this is not going to blow over.
I know.
You killed your parents.
there is that situation, but to me, it's not very important.
All right. I think we're done.
Okay.
Thank you, Lawrence.
I appreciate it very much.
Thank you for talking to us.
Yep. Thank you. Yeah, if you can make that all available on YouTube, even on a private website for me, so that I can have it
Trust
on
me.
record.
Authorities say the remains of Franz and Teresa Kraus, missing since 2017, were found buried behind their home. Now Kraus faces charges of second-degree murder and concealment of human corpse, all after delivering a shocking on-camera confession. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share. It's GGR TV.